And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Jab Step. Today we are having a little bit of a top 10 list. Y'all really love the top 10 list.
You love the top 10s. That's Paul in the background.
Excuse me, Paul. Thank you for that lovely intro.
It's like people love the top 10 list. We know it, you know it. And it's like those are the best hits that we had, when Ben was, we were doing the podcast with Ben,
we had
OG Jab Step.
The highest one we ever got was the Vic draft.
Yes.
If your last name, was Vitch, you could shoot the 3-ball.
The Doncic, the Luka Doncic's of the world.
I don't even know. Did we even have him back then?
I think he made the Vic draft, right? Maybe it was the Vic draft.
Yeah.
But
either way, we're going to do the Jab Step top 10 cheesiest players in the NBA.
It's not easy being cheesy.
Now, Kaz, can you explain to the audience what exactly being cheesy really means?
Well, it's one of those things that you just know it when you see it. You know a cheesy player when you see it. But me and Johnny we were debating on what exactly a cheesy player is. And my assertion is that a cheesy player is it's an empty stats player. Mm-hmm. It's a player that puts up stats that look good, but he's not contributing to winning. They're not going to win anything ever with this guy.
Gaudy.
Yes, a gaudy guy.
Player.
And also, it comes with a personality too. I think there's a personality factor to the cheesiest. They're just corny.
Corny?
Or they're out there, they're doing their little shtick, getting their little fake points and fake stats, and they're also they got an attitude about it.
So personality, attitude, empty stats, more than likely no defense? Are we saying
most likely?
95% of cheesy players play no defense?
Cheesy players, they're not interested in defense.
No.
Because defense ain't sexy. It's they're looking for the sexy stats.
Okay.
And they're looking to post about it on social media.
So you've acquired a pretty hefty list here, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm looking at them, and, we agree on most of these.
Yes.
Because this is the Jab Step top 10. But there may be a couple in here that I might have something to say about.
This is where I've assembled the Avengers of the cheesy team. There's Avengers assemble.
Okay. So who's going to be your number one strongest Avenger? I think we can all agree who the strongest Avenger is.
This is the Iron Man of the cheesy group. A number one. Who's
this is going to turn into a Marvel debate.
Or Captain America, whichever. But the A number one Iron Man Captain America of the cheesy group, LaMelo Ball. He's the A number one cheesy. Whenever I think of cheesy players, I think of LaMelo Ball.
Now I have to completely agree with LaMelo. I mean, he's a flash. Okay, he's nothing but flash.
Yeah. I believe I looked the other day, he's averaging 14 3-pointers a game. And it's not shooting a great percentage, but he's just out there hucking. If you've ever watched Seinfeld, George was a chucker.
He's a chucker.
It's LaMelo's a chucker.
He is a chucker. But now, is the flashiness kind of what the fans want, though? It is entertainment. So,
well, that's 100. That's another thing is the kids love him.
Okay. You were mentioning that earlier before we started that he is
he's a kid fan favorite. I feel like he's the TikTok. He's the TikTok equivalent of the NBA superstar. He's this generation's the Gen Z TikTok NBA superstar. He's out there. His family's famous.
He's driving Lamborghinis, Bugattis,
yes,
TikToking all over town.
Yeah, he does all his little TikToks. He comes out in his shiny Lamborghinis after the game and peels out. Have you seen those?
I think
those videos.
The one I'm thinking about, he's endangering pedestrians. He's TikToking while he's spinning out. But But no, he's a fun player to watch. I watched a handful of his games this year, and him and now LaMelo. Lonzo. We're talking about now. Would you call Lonzo a cheesy?
Yes, but he's not cut. Another factor that comes into the cheesy is like you have to be a star. You got to be a star.
So
player.
Lonzo's faded.
Yeah,
he used to be cheesy.
If he was a star player, Lonzo's he's a role player. He's a role player for the Bulls. I mean, he's not a superstar. He would love to be a superstar, and I know their dad would love for all three of them to be all NBA superstars. He'd love nothing more for them to all be on the same team and be superstars. But Lonzo, he ain't quite made it to that top echelon.
All right, so we're taking number one. Well, actually, are we saying he's number one? Are we going in reverse here? Should we stay at 10 and work our way down to number one?
Yes.
As normal would,
and sorry,
would be.
Correction. I gotta correct before we move on. Lonzo, he's so not a superstar that I forgot what team he played on. He plays for the Cavaliers.
You hear it here, folks.
Yeah, I wanted to make that correction. He's on the Cavaliers at the moment. But yeah, no, not quite a tippy top to be a cheesy.
Okay.
These players woke up feeling the cheesiest coach.
Just like the Cheez-It, the wedge.
Yes.
They call them the cheese wedge. They're so cheesy.
All right, Johnny, you want to move on to the
All right, let's go number 9. Are we working our way to number 1?
Oh,
on the top 10?
I was given number 1.
So you gave it away at the beginning.
Yes, it started out number 1.
So let's see.
Because LaMelo's the poster boy. He's the Iron Man. Number 1. He's the leading of the Avengers. If they're assembling a team.
Now, you're saying that Iron Man and Captain America are the strongest Avengers?
The big 3, dog. Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. The big 3.
So what happens to the Hulk? I mean, is Banner not in the talks?
I mean, he may be the strongest, but he's not the face.
One of my favorite part is where Thor on Ragnarok, where he gets in the ship and he's trying to auto start it, and he's like, "Start ship, strongest Avenger," and it's like, "We're sorry," it's like it won't start. He's like,
"You are not the strongest Avenger."
Then he finally says, "Oh no, Hulk rips through." Yeah, Hulk rips through the hull or something and busts up in there, and he's like, Eric Bana, and they're like, we're gonna start this ship now for the strongest Avenger.
Yeah, he's like, well, and then the ship says, "Welcome, strongest Avenger."
Yes, that's my favorite part of the movie.
That is the best part. Yeah, but he may be the strongest, but those 3 are the big dogs. So if LaMelo's the Iron Man of the Avengers, the corny Avengers, this guy would have to be the Captain America. He's the second in command. This guy would be James Harden. If you've listened back to the old jab step debates, you can remember when Ben and I debated James Harden versus Dame Lillard.
Now, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that Dame is even in the cheesiest run.
No, please.
and that's nothing, to take away from our argument over Dame not being quite tip top. But he's just not cheesy. I wouldn't give him cheesy, okay?
I feel like you're trying to incite me, or you're trying to trigger me.
It's a poetic insult of the politest manner.
Yes. But we are, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, can we all agree? I know that James Harden and John, you've got a very good debate on this. I know James Harden has revamped his game on the Clippers now. He's more of a team player now, but we're talking about old school Rockets. Yeah. James Harden, Brooklyn Nets. James Harden, fat suit. James Harden.
5 years and way back plus. Yes,
yes.
He was the poster child. He would have. He begat LaMelo. Okay,
Yes.
It's like LaMelo was his son. That
I like the use of begat as well.
Because I mean, LaMelo was nothing if Harden hadn't have paved the way for being cheesy.
James Harden walked so LaMelo can run.
Well
Amen,
put.
brother.
Well put.
But yeah, I mean, James Harden, what is he? He's the little dribble move, step back, 3 step backs, huck up a 3-pointer. It's like he puts up great stats during the regular season. You got to give him that. MVP.
Well, see, that's what I was going to argue the pick as of today, as of the 2026 season. Mm-hmm. I don't feel that Harden is a cheesy player anymore.
You think he's graduated beyond the cheesy?
He's grown up. He's risen above his cheesy status.
I'll give you that. Maybe James Harden. I mean, he's still on a team that's not winning, and but he has taken a step back. He's finally reached that part of his career where he's taken a step back.
I mean, is Kawhi a cheesy? Is he turned himself into a cheesy player?
That's the debate.
Because he had the highest winning percentage back, when he played with the Spurs,
mm-hmm.
And then maybe the first few years after he left the Spurs, but he doesn't play enough to get a good rating.
It's hard for me, in my definition of cheesy, to put a championship player, a player who's put a team on their back and led them to a championship like he did in Toronto as a cheesy player.
Okay.
But he has definitely taken the money and run with the Clippers, which can be construed as cheesy. But, all right, Johnny, you ready for the Thor?
Okay, we're going Thor.
This is going to be the Thor of the Avengers of the cheesy players. I'm calling an audible right now, and I'm going to say the Thor of them is Joel Embiid.
I was right there with you. Joel Embiid.
Another MVP,
Oh,
which shouldn't have an MVP. That should be Joker's MVP. We all know that.
he played good too.
He put stats up, yeah.
Our Skechers guy.
Yes.
We're still waiting on that call, Sketch. Should we start calling him Sketch?
Big Sketch.
Big Sketch.
The Big Sketch.
Uh,
Johnny, I saw something today. They're thinking that maybe he did not wear socks at all in that
you
picture.
sent me that link, and I never could actually pull it up. Something was going on, but
It might have been a bad link, but
okay.
they were posturing that he was not wearing socks at all. It's like a promotional stunt for Skechers.
Somehow their insoles absorb the sweat so much that it's an internal sock. Is that
You
what
don't
we're
even
saying?
need socks for blisters. I mean, no blisters. It's like those Skechers had the slip-ons.
I mean, we are in 2026 right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the future. So,
Skechers, call us.
Yeah. If you actually do make a sockless shoe, it's like batteries required. No batteries required, no socks required for these shoes.
If I could wear one of your shoes and not get blisters playing ball, you got me sold.
Exactly.
But again, Joel on the Sixers, he's the process, and apparently the process is putting up stats and never winning anything. Mm-hmm. It's like, because that's what happened that MVP year. We all know it. Jokic, they got photo fatigue. He was putting up big stats. He scored a lot of points, but it doesn't amount to anything.
Kind of like Westbrook back when he played for the Thunder and he was averaging a triple-double every season.
Oh.
But they just couldn't get over the hump.
Johnny, you're foreshadowing, I believe is what it's called.
I mean, I wouldn't, I wouldn't do that to my boy, to Westbrook.
Now, okay, well, let's get into it. So, number 4 on the cheesy list, I've got the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Triple-Double, Russell Westbrook.
Nikola Jokic.
Mark it off! You heard what I said.
Westbrook.
Yes.
I've heard of him.
Mr. Triple-Double.
All right.
So what do you think? What are your thoughts?
Complete disagreement, okay, Cass. Now he has a winning engine which supersedes the cheesiness. If there's any cheesy residue on Westbrook, yeah, he's got the drive that it burns it off. His metabolism will burn the cheesy residue right off of him.
I know what you're saying, Johnny, but he's got the cheesiest of Cheeto fingers. Because listen. Westbrook, you can't deny the man's probably the most athletic point guard of all time. I was like, the man's got intensity. I believe he wants to win. He's got an intense drive to win. But, and I want to say this, when we talked about the cheesy personality, the outfits, the Westbrook pregame outfits.
Hey, I mean, it's flair. It's like on the movie Office Space. I mean, he could have wore 1, 2, 3 pieces of flair, but that's the bare minimum. And Westbrook is not a bare minimum player.
The manager did not come up to him and ask him, "Is like, you just want to do the bare minimum?"
Yes.
No, he's coming in the press vest with like no shirt underneath, anything wild like that. But it's just, we all know the controversy. I am of the belief that he was gifted a lot of triple doubles.
You just
a lot
think
of rebounds.
That Steven Adams was letting him get all those. He was boxing out, letting him, scoop up all the boards.
I mean, there's videos of him like almost ushering him, like boxing people out, like ushering him to the rebound.
Well, I mean, maybe a few of them. I'll say, some of them might have been that, but they would have never done that had he not been close. You know what I'm saying? Like he got there himself, and they may have helped him as a team. Get his average.
True.
And that's what teams do. That's what teammates and players who love each other.
They're a family.
Yes.
True, but again, also all those triple doubles haven't translated to a championship.
But he always presented and carried himself as a winner. He wasn't a cheesy player per se.
Per se. I factored in the flashiness of the fashion.
Okay.
It's like that was my cheesy personality kind of assertion of Russell Westbrook.
Well, agree to disagree.
Yeah. That's embrace debate is what we do here.
That's why we're talking about this. It's the top 10 of the cheesiest players, not only as jab step, but in our hearts as well.
Mm-hmm. Here's a guy who's I've been hearing a lot about here lately, Trae Young.
Okay, Ice Trae.
Ice Trae. Talk about a guy who's a chucker. It's like we got another chucker on the list.
Super chucker.
Big chucker.
Impressive chucker though.
Yes.
I mean, he's what, 6'1"? Maybe. He's listed at 6'1". He's probably 5'11".
He's probably one of those height liars. CelebrityHeights.com. Hit us up. Probably a 5'11" guy at best, barefoot. But the shooting is impressive. The handles are impressive. But he puts up impressive assist stats. But it's just assist stats that don't translate to winning. And like he needs the ball in his hand all the time. He's going to be hucking up these 30-footers.
He is a point guard.
True. But, you got to get your team involved. It's like you got to spread it around. And Jalen Johnson on the Hawks now is kind of proven that he's not needed.
True.
So they're shopping Trae around right now.
Well, they've been shopping him, right? For a while. But nobody wants him because he's too volatile.
Exactly. He's not and probably, can we say, the worst defender in the NBA?
No one else comes to mind being worse. So, yes, I would agree.
They hunt him all the time. Other teams hunt him because he's so small and he doesn't close out. It's like, and that's a cheesy attribute. Doesn't play defense, hooks up a lot of shots, not very valuable. It's just empty stats, hasn't translated to winning. Put him on the list.
Okay, I feel that
he's the
your spiel might have moved him to number one.
I
feel like you're feeling this.
Are you saying Trae Young is Iron Man?
I think he took the place of LaMelo right now in your heart.
I was going to make him the Black Widow of the cheesy Avengers.
Oh, he's got to be Arrow.
Arrow Bud. You know who we're talking about, Arrow Bud.
God, what is his name? I actually like the actor.
Shoot.
Man. We'll come back around.
We'll circle back to that.
Yeah. So we're moving on up here.
Back to it. All right. Here's another one. Here's a superstar. Here's a guy 5 years ago they could have swore every player in the league was talking about him like he's going to be the future of the league. Devin Booker.
Devin Booker, now, early on, I thought he had what it took. I thought he had the dedication. He had, he played a lot like Kobe. You could tell, he was a big, Kobe Bryant fan.
Mm-hmm. He was a Kobe disciple.
Yes.
Yes.
But definitely Cheese the last, 2 years for sure.
Yeah. I mean, he's another guy who's like, he put up the big numbers, the big, what was he, scored 60?
70 points, yeah.
70.
He's got a 70-pointer under his belt. I mean, that is
Mamba mentality if I've ever seen it.
Definitely. But we'd have to look up and see if they actually won that game. I don't know.
And I mean, they've given him weapons. They've given him weapons in Phoenix.
He had KD.
KD.
They just couldn't do anything with it.
Bradley Beal was like, yeah,
well, he was hurt. He was hurt the entire time. Is Bradley Beal the new Mr. Glass?
He may be. Mr. No Trade Clause, Bradley Beal. But yeah, Devin Booker, for a guy, and he's a Kardashian dater. He's a serial Kardashian dater. He's a guy that, that I feel like you hear about a lot. He got all that social media hype. The ladies all knew who he was because, he dated a Kardashian. And, that adds to the cheesy factor. If you date a Kardashian, you're in danger of being on the cheesy list.
Kind of like Chris Humphries.
Yes.
Chris Humphries should probably be on our top 10 cheesiest players.
If Chris Humphries, if I ever really saw you score more than 10 points ever in a game, I was like, you might make it on the list. But yeah, and that shoe, I am sorry, that's the plainest shoe, the Devin Booker shoe, the Book ones. The Book one,
yeah, they look like some old like Fred's dollar store.
Now I hear they're good. I hear they're a good shoe, but
really?
I just don't dig them.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try a pair. Maybe, Nike, if you want to let us try some out, send them out.
Send them to John's house. We'll both wear them, and we'll talk about them on the pod.
Exactly. We'll wear them while we do the pod and hoop.
Exactly. Well, since we've already talked about him, let's bring up, who would this be? This would be like a Rocket Raccoon of the Avengers.
Or a Groot.
A Groot. Bradley Beal. We've already talked about him.
Oh yeah, we said old Bradley Beal.
Another former Phoenix Sun. On the Clippers as we speak. I'm noticing that the cheesy players, they wind up on the same teams a lot.
The only one that's not cheesy on the Clippers is Zubats.
Yes.
Zoo is the only one.
Oh, Johnny, I gotta bring this up just real quick. Of course, Chris Paul, R.I.P. He's still alive, but he's no longer on the Clippers. There was a public breakup, very public. Did you hear the story about Chris Paul? He had a Halloween party and he invited all the team to come to the facility and have a Halloween party. And
the basketball facility?
Yeah, the basketball facility. And it was a big old shindig. It was going to blow it out, have a big Halloween. And 3 of the Clippers players showed up. Only 3. Zubac was one of them.
Yes, that's my man.
Yeah.
If I was going to have a friend probably in the NBA, he would be on my top 10 friend list.
Yes.
He just seems like a cool guy.
He's a guy who won't turn you down for a party and not show up to your shindig. But yeah, I just needed to bring that up because I was like, that was sad. I just imagine Chris Paul just sitting there and nobody wanted to come to my party.
He's been in the league, 21 years now, and nobody will come to his Halloween party?
That dude must have been a jerk.
That's saying something.
Mm-hmm. But yes, Bradley Beal. I mean, talk about the king of the empty stats with the Wizards, Phoenix. I mean, you're an empty stats guy when you're getting max contracts and the team can't wait to get rid of you.
True.
And it's somehow he finagled that no trade clause in Phoenix and kind of held them hostage. They're like, please leave. We got to get your contract off the books.
Yeah, because all he was doing was tying up the bag of money.
Exactly.
He was tying up the Phoenix bag.
Yeah. And you could just tell, Beal strikes me as a guy who thinks he's just the man. Mm-hmm. As he thinks he's the second, coming of Kobe.
He's got some moves. He's a solid player. I've never thought of him as a top 2, player on a team, but
he was getting paid like a full-on max player.
yeah, like all-star, superstar.
Yes. All right. Let's move it on. Zach LaVine.
LaVin. Okay. All right.
VIN. Yes, Zach LaVine. And this one kind of hurts me. This pick hurts me to my core.
Because you're a super fan of LaVine's dunking.
Yes.
You say he won that dunk off with Aaron Gordon back in 2013, 2014?
I know that's controversial, but it's the truth. Aaron Gordon had the better dunk. Zach LaVine had the better overall dunks.
Yeah, I guess I can't agree. We'll have to do a pod. We'll have to do a debate, a whole segment on that dunk contest. We'll watch it.
That's a great idea.
And we'll critique each attempt.
If you comment and subscribe, if you'd like to see that, it's like us do a rewatch of the 2016, I believe.
Was it 16?
Maybe.
You're right.
Don't hold me to it.
I was going way back past the candle blowout with Green.
Gerald Green.
Yeah, barefoot. That's when it just got super cheese.
Yes.
On the dunk.
But Zach LaVine, he's another guy. He's like a super athletic, shoots a lot of threes, not necessarily the most efficient with it, but he's just a player that he's putting up nice stats and that they look good with the Bulls and with Sacramento. It's like he's just him and Westbrook. The light the beam days are just over and dead. That was a nice period, but he's just one of those guys. He's got the flash. He's got that dunking skills. He's like one of the best dunkers in league history, but he just puts up empty stats that just don't mean anything.
Well, he in my brain, Zach LaVine and LaMelo Ball are almost the same player.
But he's not quite the TikTok superstar that LaMelo is.
Yeah, he doesn't play into the fan base as much. Mm-hmm. But as far as the way they conduct themselves on the floor and the shot selection and the way that they play the game, if they were stick figures, I could take them out and put the other one in. I would never know the difference.
Yes, yeah. And again, not a great defender, a guy that a team can't really wait to get rid of because it's not translating to wins.
Now, if you win a dunk contest, shouldn't you be a great defender?
You would think. Athleticism doesn't necessarily mean so. Effort. Okay. Effort's a big thing. All right, Johnny. So we're making our way down to the...
We got 2 left. 2 spots left in this top 10 cheesiest.
Let's see what we got. I think I'm going to have to hit you with an oldie but a goodie. This is a guy who's no longer in the league, but I had to include him on the list.
I'll allow it.
Judge?
Since there's no one else here, yes, we will allow this submission.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm going to have to put on, because this is he's an all-time cheesy. My man, Carmelo Anthony.
Melo? Really?
Yes. And if I have to bring up Carmelo, I must bring up an old conversation I had with one Adam Frederick. Adam, if you're out there, thank you for watching the pod. I remember back in the day when Carmelo and LeBron came into the league that first year. There was a heated debate, and I was trying to make him understand how wrong he was. But he was saying that Carmelo was going to be, head and shoulders above LeBron at the end of their career.
I mean, I'm not going to say that I wasn't swayed a little by that. I might have bought into that had I been in the right conversation.
Yes. I mean, early on you would have thought that. I mean, he won that championship with Syracuse. Mm-hmm. I mean, it looked like a world beater. But I just knew in my heart that LaMelo was a ball hog. And I knew he needed the ball in his hand all the time. And I knew he was going to hook up shots nonstop.
If you could have just warned the league beforehand.
Yes. So if they would have just asked me, if any of these teams would like to take us, on, we could consult on who to draft, we know. But yeah, LaMelo, he's a guy that he's just no defense.
And to be, what, 6'10", 6'9", somewhere around there?
Around that.
Yeah. He was a beast rebounder. Now, like, he would get any offensive rebound. He was probably, I would put him up there almost as good as Steven Adams on the offensive glass. I've seen him like just bear his way into folks for his size. You know, I mean, he's not a center. You know, he's a power forward.
Yeah. He was a physical guy, like down low.
And he would put the chicken wing in you and, create the space and go up and dunk. But I could see the cheesiness. Yeah, he did take a lot of just threes. Just the head down and then just pop them up,
Yes.
at will.
Just not even pretending to look for other people. He was a black hole when the ball went to him, and like it stayed stagnant. I mean, that was a big point of contention when he was on the Knicks. And, Linsanity was happening.
He didn't like that.
No, he did not.
Yes.
He did not. It was taking his shine. And it's like, which is corny. And it's like, because he fancies himself a superstar. And he's like, he's taking my shots. It's like he's getting all this shine for being, a good player and leading us to wins. Mm-hmm. Carmelo's not about wins. He's about getting them stats up.
Let's see. When did he get close? He got close with the Nuggets. They went to the Western Finals with Billups.
They did have those early Nuggets teams were good. I mean, and like in fairness to Adam Frederick on that debate, early on with the Nuggets, he was looking like the better player, well compared to LeBron, because LeBron was on that
the Cavs team,
nasty Cavs team.
Yes.
It was like just had nobody on it.
Oh,
it's like just
that definitely was like Melo had. The Nuggets, who were somewhat championship contenders, he had some people around him. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here's our last one. This would be who would be like the lowest level Avenger in the crew.
Let's see. Quill.
Quill.
It's got to be Quill.
Yeah. Oh, Star-Lord? Oh man. It was like
he's not a real Avenger. He's got his own series. He's on a different podcast.
Yeah. He's the Scarlet Witch. No, she's Scarlet. Or who was her brother?
Oh yeah, the little fireball.
Yeah. Yeah, the speedster guy.
Yeah.
It's like that could be him. I was like, all right. So our last but not least on our cheesy draft, Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole, Mr. Corn Dreads himself.
Mr. Can't take a punch.
from Draymond.
Yes. Early on with Golden State, you would have thought he was supposed to be like the heir apparent of Steph.
Now, if we can rewind some of our episodes, Cass, I have been quoted as saying, I prefer watching Jordan Poole over Curry.
Yes.
When he was with the Warriors, yes.
Hot take.
He was something to watch. His first, 3 or 4 years.
That's what we call in the business a hot take.
So, but no, he's definitely. I don't know.
The reason he's on there, he's obviously not a superstar now, but he was supposed to be this next big commodity. He got. He can't be that good because he got punched and got let go of the team. It's like released or traded. So you knew they knew the writing on the wall.
You're saying they sensed his cheesiness just like you're sensing it now. Mm-hmm. They caught it early before it spread.
He was so in need of shine that he would take shots away from
Curry,
the greatest shooter of all time.
I concur. I did notice that. Mm-hmm. But now the entertainment value was there. He got a ship. Mm-hmm. He did win a championship with him in 22.
True, but I can't say that was indirect. He wasn't integral to that championship.
Was he not?
I don't believe so. No, he wasn't a Splash brother. He was a Splash distant third cousin. But yeah, then he goes to Washington. Then, he's like, I'm sure he had the attitude. Jordan Poole had the attitude. It was like, I'm just going to go to Washington and be a beast and put all these numbers. I was like, put all these numbers and I mean, it just doesn't translate to wins. I mean, when it's him, when it's just Jordan Poole, it's like, here you go. You get your team in Washington to prove what you can do. Like, can you translate to wins? Negatory, good buddy.
It's definitely not translating to wins. So he is the. Are we calling him the number one cheesiest?
It could be 1 or 10, either one. It's interchangeable.
Yeah, it's an inverse ratio proportionate to how cheesy you think.
Yes.
So, I mean, we've made our way through our cheesiest top 10.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure the viewers have their own top cheesy. Now that they know what a cheesy player looks like,
What's your definition of a cheesy player?
tell us your idea of your own cheesy.
When you think cheesy,
Oh,
it's like who's the player that comes to your mind?
Just give us your number one.
Yeah.
Or
Now-
you give us a whole list. I don't know.
I will say, if I could give you an honorable mention,
Okay.
I took him off the list, but I got to give an honorable mention to Cat.
Ooh, wow. I can't believe that you didn't put him in there. He is probably my number one.
Karl Anthony Towns. I mean,
He's the Hulk.
He's got so many memes of him acting weird and like trying to get attention.
Yep.
He's such an attention hound.
He throws fits
Yes.
like a 2-year-old. Mm-hmm. He's the terrible two of the
Yes.
NBA.
And to be the best shooting big man of all time.
I believe he was quoted as saying he revolutionized the game for the big men. When his time is done, they'll look back and thank him for all of his efforts.
Now, if there was a cheesy quote, that would be in the Hall of Fame. Yes. Just a guy who thinks he's the man. I was like, and the Knicks are looking good.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I have seen him put up some good games, dunk on some folks, like surprise you. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, he hangs his hat on being the cheesiest.
It's not easy being cheesy.
Well, yeah. Okay, so we got it out there. This is our cheesy list. Let us know what you think. And I guess we'll wrap it up for this episode. And we're going to come back at you with some more ideas. But thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Peace.
Well, reason for the call today, John, is something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute?